Paula Treichler is an American communications theorist who's best known, she's from Illinois, she's best known for a book she wrote in the late 1980s, How to Have Theory in an Epidemic. And she was one of the voices who insisted on connecting the medical reality to patterns of culture and communications in our society. She's a very distinguished author, and she's going to be giving us a glimpse of her new book on the history of the condom, which of course is inextricably tied to the history of safer sex and the history of prevention of HIV/AIDS.
The interesting thing about condoms is that they protect against conception, so they're contraceptive, and they're also disease prevention. And in the United States, for about 100 years, the birth control part was illegal, but the disease prevention part was legal. We're really talking about representations in pretty much mainstream media. Then there are a lot of regulations, one of which is, in the United States anyway, you still can't show a condom unrolled. If you see it at all, I mean, preferably it's in a package. And then depending on how the context in which it's appearing, if it's a public service announcement, then it can't have a brand name on it. It has to be very generic. In the US, sure, condoms have shown up in lots of movies now, lots of TV shows, but the actual representation is pretty tame. But now it's a global superstar. And seeing, I mean, when you see these posters from the Olympics that have 5 colored condoms that look like the 5 rings, and I mean, these things are all over the place. You know, who would have thought it 30 years ago that the condom would be saving civilization?